Okay guys, so this is what I've been wasting my time on this year. You give a girl a sewing machine off Facebook Marketplace for $20.
She's gonna waste her time.
And money. You guys probably don't know me. I don't know myself. I have like 12 followers. This is the first thing I made this year. The back. Now, can I really say I made it?
Yes.
All I did was stitch the top of like a nightie or a slip dress and a tablecloth, as well as a sheet, but I'm saying I handmade this. Stitched it together with my life.
Definitely did it.
But this is what you get when you're lazy and you want instant results, and I'm happy with it. I haven't even completed it, and this is the first thing I made. The dopamine already ran out once I realized it was mostly finished. I still have the Goodwill tag attached to the tablecloth, $7. The cry score for this dress was probably 2 times. It was simpler, it was easier, but when you're just starting out, you're crying over every little thing. I think the halter top is really pretty, however, impractical. Impractical Jokers, Jogato. I'm sorry I mentioned that. Halter tops are painful and horrible and beautiful and Y2K, and they hurt my neck. I'm gonna wear them. I'm gonna do it.
You can't stop me.
I know you wouldn't stop me. You wear them too. I know it. I actually don't know. There could be no one watching this. So the second item I made was an attemption at a renaissance-y green dress, and it failed. However, what didn't fail was me learning a lot.
This devilish little number
Was my first time using a pattern. And oh my gosh, don't be afraid of it. I was terrified of using patterns. Horrified.
Do not fear the patterns here.
They actually make your life easier. Who would have thought? People have been using them for centuries. Who would have thought they would work? Not me. I love the neckline. However, completely stiff fabric curtains that are slowly unraveling. This was a learning process. The dress never got made. I now have this that I feel obligated to keep forever because I cried over it. So much of it didn't fit correctly because I was altering the neckline. Probably a 4 tier out of 10. Cried 4 times. Don't let what I'm saying deter you from starting to sew. Go start sewing. Go do it because it gets easier. It does. This right here, 0 tears out of 10. And it turned out beautifully. It feels professionally done. It is a set, yes. The top part feels like a blind mouse made it. But the skirt, a chef who cooks sewing made it. Me. I dislike that. This skirt probably took me 6 hours of fussing over. And I know that's a lot. Once again,
I'm learning a skill, so
if I were to retry this, it would take way less time. But everything's handmade. The ribbon on the back, I sewed it together. I sewed through and pulled through these ribbons. Maybe it's 1 tier out of 10 because I remember that being bad. I wanted there to be like a V detail, make it look renaissance-y. Can you see what's happening? Yeah, like the V detail. I just found the bedsheet and was immediately inspired to make a maxi skirt. Here's the little top. It's very princess. I love it for that. But I really followed my heart on this and followed no part in my head.
I was just chopping fabric randomly.
Making assumptions. It reflects that. The back corset is done
Badly.
However, this probably took less than an hour. Once you get the sewing figured out, you can make something like that. However, it will reflect the time you spend into it. But I really wanted it to be a set and have the option for a little cutie top so I can bake my grandma cookies in my grandma set. Oh my gosh. If you do know me in real life, you're not welcome here. Please leave. I forgot to say that.
There's the door.
This was at the lowest of my low. This next little numbery, this is supposed to be a slip dress remake, and she has an interesting story. In my darkest hours, I posted a TikTok about this that was
me in despair.
because my sister had thrifted this for me. She found this at a thrift store and let me take it home. That's why I told you to leave, people who know me,
I'm outing you, girl.
for giving up something this cute. Insanity, thank you for doing it. The only thing that would make this cutie patootie guy better, some color, so I tried to recreate it. Posted a TikTok in my despair, and it absolutely blew up.
Which is a lot for a girl with her 12 followers.
People were so incredibly supportive. They were like telling me different things I didn't know about sewing. I don't know much about sewing. You could tell me anything. And I would be like, oh. And we love to see it. The zipper is broken, unfortunately, and I don't want to mess around with it too much because it's also starting to fray. If you're a beginner sewer or you're thinking about starting sewing, please do. You have my heart. It's 100% worth it. You will make pieces, though, that completely flop. And that's okay. They're supposed to flop. They're exploratory pieces. Go into it with no expectations of actually making something wearable. You're having fun. You're learning a skill. When you hand a child a crayon for the first time, what do? They scribble. So go at it with your scribbling. This was my scribble. Look, it's not even sewed there. does not fit me. It's doing something here that's wrong. I'm so proud of myself for scribbling. It'll get better. And soon you will be sewing the most perfect outfit for the Renaissance Fair. Worth it. Think about it. Think about it. Right now, if you're here, it can feel like you'll never be here. Just put in a little bit more time, please. Don't be hard on yourself either. Post on TikTok some self-deprecating things,
Because people love that.
I guess. And I'm still learning because look at the back here. There's a hole and I'm still over the moon about it. The front of it, I put some like lace that I was saving for my wedding dress and I decided there's no point in saving this. I'm using it. It's a curtain, some fabric that I found in the garbage can, and a pillow sham. Basically, this win has made it worth all of the effort that I'm putting in, all of the failures that keep happening. It's worth it. And mostly what I'm gaining from sewing so often is a little bit of confidence each time. Like sewing thing is going to be such a massive battle because I already have a little bit of experience under my belt. So if you're thinking about picking up sewing or continuing on the journey of sewing, please continue. It's so insanely rewarding. You can create anything you can think of and you can upcycle fabrics that are just going to go into that landfill. It's a win-win-win. Not only that, but when you learn something new in your brain, it creates new wrinkles in your brain and that's apparently good for your brain. Go wrinkle your brain. Go do it. I want to see that brain looking like it just...
Sat in the bathtub for 5 hours.
I still went through tons of challenges with this dress, but if you want to see the reality of this dress, I actually made a video, so go watch that if you want to see an amateur struggle and overcome for some inspiration. Hello. I'm going to call that Brittany. Brittany, I found the cutest... Oh, that's a lie. This is so difficult.